All right. During the 2009 Major League Baseball season, we, hello? Okay, assuming it's working. They played 162 games. They won 28 more than they lost. So they won a certain number of games, we'll call that X. They lost a certain number of games, we'll call that Y. We know that collectively they played 162 games and there was no ties. So X plus Y equals 162. Okay. Now, in this case, this is not a portion of X, portion of Y type problem. This is, well, they won 28 more games than they lost. So they won 28 more than they lost. So however many they lost plus 28, that tells you how many they won. Do we agree? Okay. So in cases of this, we got X is equal to Y plus 28. X is equal to Y plus 28. Take this, plug it into here. Y plus 28 plus Y equals 162. Which other Y? Y plus 28 is because that's what X is. The other Y is right there. So 2Y plus 28 equals 162. 2Y equals, what's that? Right. X plus Y is 162, and X is equal to Y plus 28, yes? So I take this Y plus 28 and I stick it there for X, right? So this X here is this piece here, right? So I take this piece and I put it there. So I got Y plus 28 plus the Y that you had here. This Y is this Y here. Okay? Yep. So 2Y is equal to, if you subtract 28 from both sides, I think you get 134. Divide by 2, divide by 2, Y is equal to 67, is that right? Okay. Then X would be 67 plus 28 is 95, I believe. What did you do? That's not even what Bryant did. What Bryant did was he took 162, divided it by 2, got 81, added 81 and 14, got 95. Every once in a while, I can be a smart guy. No. No. No, every once in a while I can, not very often though. Usually I'm an idiot, let's be honest. Of course I may. Okay. You're welcome. This problem's almost unfair. Let's just be honest. And the reason why I say that is, if you've had geometry, you understand a lot about angles and how they work. If you don't understand geometry, you kind of struggle a little bit with this problem. a couple ways you can attack this problem. But here's what you got to know. And it tells you so in the directions. But the angle across a straight line is 180 degrees. You got to know that. So you got to know then when you look at that x plus x minus 20 equals 180. Okay? So additionally, you would have to know that since this is a straight line, x plus y would have to be 180. Okay. So solving this, 2x minus 20 equals 180. Add 20, add 20. 2x is equal to 200. Divide by 2, divide by 2. X is equal to 100. Okay. So this angle is 100. Makes this angle how much? Okay. Any questions on that? All right. With that being